It might be time for the men in white coats to come and do a wellness check on Republican Representative Nancy Mace. Nancy Mace this week announced on social media that she is sponsoring new legislation called the Trans Mice Act. Now, it's worth noting that in her social media announcement about the Trans Mice Act, she wouldn't even spell out the word trans or transgender. No, she had to censor it because apparently seeing the word trans was enough to send Nancy Mace into the vapors. Oh, I can't even see the word. She is a nutball. But here is what she put on social media this week. The Biden administration has spent tens of millions of taxpayer dollars on federally funded transgender research on mice. We introduced the Trans Mice Act to ensure federal dollars are directed toward the real priorities of our country, not wasteful and inhumane experiments. Hold the line! So her legislation basically says you can't use federally funded tax dollars to perform sexual reassignment surgery on mice, which for the record was never a thing that happened. And this conspiracy theory launched by Donald Trump back in March was immediately debunked. There are no transgender mice research facilities. What happened was Donald Trump, told by Elon Musk, of course, because neither of those men can read. They're both, I honestly believe, partially illiterate. Because it wasn't transgender mice, as we all remember, it was transgenic mice, which refers to any mouse that has had its genome altered, like scientifically altered. Not their gender, their genome. They're transgenic, not transgender. And the reason that scientists do this in mice is to make their bodies different for the purpose of testing how medications work, how environmental toxins affect a body, and they, then translate that over into what would happen in a human. Not always a perfect science, but it does give us a very good idea what is safe and what is not safe. And we do that with transgenic mice, which we have been doing as a country since they first figured out how to do this back in 1976. But here we are, 6 months almost after that big lie about transgender mice, and Nancy Mace, paying no attention to the fact that it was widely debunked, makes this censored announcement on Monday of this week like she's just discovered something great. You're 5-6 months late to the party, and the party was already broken up before it even really began, Nancy. You have problems. You have very real, probably diagnosable problems, and you need to seek mental help. Not mental health yet, mental help. You got to get the help first, and then through the process, gradually we'll get you into regular counseling, therapy sessions with a psychiatrist. But you need that, Nancy. There is something I firmly believe deeply, sincerely wrong with you, your brain, everything. Nothing seems to be working properly. But this is what it is. Here we are in the year 2025, and morons like Nancy Mace are trying to take us back to 1975 or earlier. Because, much like Trump and Elon Musk, she apparently can't read either. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.